So hi, I'm here at this First Baptist Church, and it is just a portal opening to undo some actions today by the miserable Catholic Church. They rang the bell 5 times last time around when I first arrived back from Georgia, hoping to stick me with my maiden name and identity, which was the whole point of the whole Maronite cult and my biological mother's hatred and desire to also rob my resurrection, having done everything until after the grave to lure me with money into having to pull the plug on my resurrection in a dualistic field where she was working on um through Amber, you know, and the Therese and all these people, you know, just choose fake girls from prominent families and traffic my substance and data since I'm a kid to these people. Every travel and stuff for this plan, to then have me either choose my Arkea and lose the cash. Like yesterday, they did this reversed rituals at TD Bank North. The guy was walking from the post off of the box back to the bank, but in a reversed fashion, etc. And then they staged the field where I had to give Roxy, Hayden's wife, who's the insurance broker that stood for David as his best man at the Tampa wedding, that was also only designed for Christine and Amber to be able to rob Aurora Diamond Rainbow, then Aurora Diamond Rainbow Morningstar, and leave me with just Aurora Morningstar. But now that the truth is out and I'm still not playing the original Sin game and not biting no apple and not doing any of these matters, all the ritualistic people that have been programming all their workers, such as like the Rileys were playing yesterday a game with Joy that, had, shown me that she was gonna paint her roots darker so that I go that way, with the Rileys wanting to keep me the Dima identity most probably, or, the Facebook Mark Zuckerberg with the Aurora Morningstar, and it's a separationist agenda basically, which is why I have to tackle it. And now they're trying to infiltrate my intelligence, with Amber still giving orders on the south end to not let certain people come forth in a certain way, like the Liz at Flatbread looks like a Heather anyway. So that's the infiltration, so that Russell can be a happy slave. Apparently they have now a harem situation where he has like a Hungarian that I had met at the H2 place, the Metropolitan, who spent all their time, also spying on me, etc. Back since then with their boyfriends from Europe to like usurp my energy with the Billy Hodge magic, and those since then that now they made pretend it wasn't even really the real me. They gave all my information, then sent me to Callahan's with the police to then take me on a loop and a spin on the parking lot of the north end to then try to rearrest me, which that didn't work just because I printed the ID. So then they tried to take that in at their own advantage as well to try to make me choose between my resurrection and my funds, which is a dualistic agenda. So all the songs that are targeting these matters also have been de programmed from programming the field, meaning even Blackpink, they go the jam, if you pay me like a Lambo, but you can't catch the actual resurrection or the true heart-based frequency for the gong and the actual music of the spheres because you're frauds. So you make them go downward spiral and then you catch them up with whatever you stole from me with the rituals and stuff, hoping to keep people in the illusion, but you can't because they're not the real revolution. None of this is real. All the federal tangent, and the more you feds from the United Nations to the FBI to the CIA to the Catholic Church trying to do rituals, ringing the bell 10 times today for 2 5s and whatever they're trying to do to try at any force, and then the lawyers call me at 11:30 today, so it's just you guys are retarding the octave every day. You're allowing, whoever it is, that is lying to the people to wake up knowing they're not Aurora, and then having to put on that mask while spying on me because I'm still there, because I still haven't, gave in to the apple and the original sin and whatever you guys want me to do at any cost, because I'm still taking my time, because I don't have any torch lit under me, because in the end, the truth will be revealed. So all the black magic will account to nothing. So I'm not in a hurry to play any games, because there's no such thing as two Auroras anyway, and there's no such thing as people telling other guys what to do and what not to do by programming some Hungarian and Mesopotamian and Russian and Louisianan and Spaniard and whatever, like a whole bunch of fraud for brains with Love as One, all of them under my umbrella for the 3 to 5D fraud for agenda that I never signed on a dotted line to agree upon or for. So, I now give the permission to the police to be deprogrammed, because I'm more powerful than the Mayan calendar. So is my truth, so are my powers. So all the separationist agenda is now gonna have to cease and go. And I'm not gonna give any information for free at all. So, I understand today when I walk into a place, if you guys are not able to handle my frequency, I just walk out. It's not a problem for me. But there's spell work everywhere. The whole fauna, flora, it's all infested. And people are trying to keep me there for their own personal agenda, hoping that, eventually I'm gonna seize my, retaliation from taking a conscious stand to keep myself away at every cost from whatever your bodies have been producing at all levels, for the fact that I will not drink the juice of anything that participated in the lie at any level, no matter how good it might look, because it's still, and if love was here, love would be showing up. But you're all, again, it's another day. Apparently, they're using heroin and programming everyone or whatever. And so they have them in competition. Whoever services, Lucifer the better. Lucifer, oh Lucifer, I call you thunder. I call you, Remi, Shtasa, Uberka, Biasa, and then they'll all go into, worship mode so that he stays strapped into like pleasing them in the highest, making them feel so in love with him, and they're like the sex culture, and they don't notice that it's Islam and it's anti-divine plan. It's only to justify Amber's ego and all these. This is all spell work. They feed the animals, kill the animals, sacrifice the babies, keep sending me people with black magic and intentions. Nobody even addresses me at face value. Everybody wants to program, manipulate, to use me for certain things. It's not working. One day maybe you will be advanced enough to, meet me for face value without needing to drug me with Hayden's wife and Gaga programming with the George Gross and George Bush and all the rest of the infanticide, which I cancel immediately. Catch up who may.